Gilgeous-Alexander unable to convert as we are underway here. Houston and Oklahoma City. Immediately James Harden.
Basically two things: don't foul him and play him square. Don't shade him one way or another, and do everything you can to keep him out of the paint on the drive.
PJ Tucker inside, and this will be a whistle against Houston.
He can stop him. He shoots the three. He drives the ball to the basket. He can punish switches in the post, and he gets to the free throw line.
Harden misses on a three, then the rebound sets the 14 for Houston. Harden, here he comes, probing the defense. Gallinari is there. Shot clock down to 3. Harden pulls the trigger and hits.
And as Billy Donovan
know about the small ball that Houston plays. Jeff Green, their tallest rotation player, so it'll be interesting to see how Steven Adams factors into this one. Another Houston turnover. Ball goes right around Harden. Everything but the finish. House was there. And back comes. So Gallo's free throws tie this game at 6. Harden goes right around his defender. Unable to get the friendly bounce.
Third in the league in points in the paint at 15 a game. So he's their pace and their attack on the rim.
Harden has to fire the three, and he beats the clock.
He told me he's working around the clock to get back on the floor. He's been able to do some light shooting, and guys, in the meantime, he told me he's confident that his teammates have what it takes to get it done until he returns. But
kind of a ragged start, Rebecca, for both teams. But we know Harden is going to try to score a lot more to make up some of that scoring slack. But can they get the contributions down that roster as they off the bench this season for Mike D'Antoni? Both free throws converted by Paul. It's a 1-point Houston lead as we move inside the 5-minute mark of this opening quarter. Game 1, errant pass by Harden, cleared by Green. It's a Houston team that began the season 23-11 as Harden comes down the paint. And again, so adept, fires long 2 and hits. The sweet stroke of Gallinari. And he brings Oklahoma City within a dozen. Quick trigger 3 by...
Scare all the coaches in the West. If he's going to play like this, and the Rockets have James Harden and can get Russell Westbrook back, this team's got a chance to be pretty good.
Stand kind of shades of what we saw from Gordon a couple of years ago, that Houston team that made the run all the way to the Western Conference Finals, were 1 win away, and Harden looks like...
The worst thing you can do defensively, by far, is to foul. The most efficient shot in the game is the free throw. Do not foul people, and Harden gets as he creates the space. The defender wants to close that space, take it away, so they come toward Harden. He's jumping toward them. You're inevitably going to foul. When he creates the space on that step back, it sounds all... You can see them trying to just isolate it. Houston loading up their defense, ready to come to help.
Harden again breaking him down. Went right around Robertson. Field goal. He's now 2 of 6 from the field. Schroeder from deep.
Oklahoma City's going to have to adjust what they're doing offensively. They literally have 4 guys there just staring at the ball as one guy goes one-on-one, and the entire Houston defense is able to guard the basketball. Everybody's just looking at the ball. Houston does a lot of that too, Spiro, but you can do that if you have a guy as great as James Harden.
Tucker from deep. Largest. And right now it is a shooting clinic by the Rockets, as this now is their largest lead of this opening half. 21 opening game of this best-of-7 series, Houston and Oklahoma City. Harden, a patented step back, and he's a little bit short. Around a screen, kicks out to Green, still 10 to shoot. Boy, Schroeder getting his hands dirty defensively. Harden, 3 to shoot, lets her rip. A little bit too much coming. And how about this first half that Green is putting together for Houston? Second 3 off the bench, he's got 13 points. Final 50 seconds before halftime. This is Harden. Look at the handle by Harden. Wants to take Schroeder off glass, no. And this will be a push-off, it's on Harden.
20-point lead when the Thunder went to this lineup, their best lineup, and they've cut it to 13.
Thunder out of fouls. Harden goes right around Schroeder, and he's headed to the statistically that we saw in the league this season. What kind of fight do they have here down the stretch? Tucker hit that early three. Offensive rebound, Harden. This is Robert Covington, who's been quiet. There's a long rebound. Gallinari, that little patented step-back jumper, and suddenly Oklahoma City's offense back in gear. Here comes Harden. Gets his defender on his heels again. Jay, another 12-point differential. Covington, the driving kick. That play stolen by Paul. Here come the Thunder. And this will be a reaching foul against Harden.
But again, Gallen
got his money's worth. Shot clock at 7. This is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's had the sweet stroke this season, but not that time, not tonight. Gordon was getting his shoulder into Gilgeous-Alexander.
put your body in front of it.
16 points for Gordon in the first half. That was his first points in the second half. So he'll get a much-deserved breather here. Harden, quick trigger three, and hits. Here's Ferguson. That's a triple. Thunder desperately need more of that. House beats him back. Right-handed thunderclap. How about that matchup? Harden and Paul. This will be on CP3, and he can't believe it. McLemore. As Baisley bounces inside. Out of Noel. One to shoot. No. And a rebound by Harden. Houston's bench tonight, Stan, shooting 79% from the field. Harden got it.
And what's amazing, these guards are good off the dribble. I like what they're doing.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just has not had it tonight, Stan. Such a good year for tonight.
Well, one of the problems that he's having, like the entire Thunder team, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one of 13 guys in the league who scores 10 points a game or more.
Finished with identical records with both Houston and Utah. 5 to shoot. This is Gallinari. Three-pointer, no. Rebound, Harden. They come up on the 8-minute mark, fourth quarter. This is House. They reset to Covington. Extra feed to Tucker.
Trading baskets down 14 with 7 minutes to go.
29 points for Gallinari. That was his second three of the night, but Harden has the answer.
Pass, stayed in the play, and ran a cut. It's amazing what a little bit of ball and player movement can do to get you better shots, and we haven't seen much of that out of the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight.
A rare chance that Mitchell Irvin will serve as tonight's replay official here in Orlando. That's a long three by Harden. A leading role in the social justice fight during this time, Stan, in our country, and of course CP3 right at the forefront of that group.
No question.
Harden, pretty drive and finish.
And they're all
anticipated, certainly not with the absence of Russell Westbrook. You thought maybe Oklahoma City could sneak their way to a game-1 win, especially considering how hot a team this has been.
This is a great playoff performance by this team.
Here 12 for Green as Harden goes right down the paint.